through training camp, it was a really good camp, and there was toughness, there was finishing. It's been a big package, we have a big playbook, and then now that after you install everything, you can kind of pick and choose some of the packages that you like for each ball game. But I am encouraged, about the way the guys are approaching the game in practice. It's been physical and fast. That's how our style is. That's how we want to play. I'm anxious to get started and get going into the season. I really am.
Are you disappointed that you didn't see some guys emerge as clear starters in the secondary?
I think that's what happens. Usually there's some guys that will establish as roles. And as you know, we kind of evaluate it as it's going. And if this guy's really playing the best in nickel and he'll play the best safety, and I think the early part of the season, that's what it does happen. When you have some guys who haven't played a whole lot, sometimes the roles will emerge as it gets forward. And it's becoming more clear, although each day we kind of assess it and say, okay, who's going to give us the best options to win, depending on the package. And if this guy plays best on third down, playing the nickel compared to first and second down, we'll certainly do that too.
Do you think you have starting cornerbacks right now?
Yeah, certainly do. Yep. And we're evaluating some guys. We have some guys who can play swing both at corner and safety, and really we feel that way on the whole defense. We think it's important for guys to have, some roles where I can play corner and safety, and I think it just adds value to your whole defense when guys can play more than one role.
So who would those corners be then?
Still have to evaluate the tape today and go through it and kind of go from there. I think it may look harder, at times than it is when you combine both the 3-4 and the 4-3 packages. It adds some value in terms of how the offense will have to prepare against you. So that's one thing that Will and I have always believed in. And there may not be 1,000 calls in each package, but we felt like it's enough for this game to do what's best. Yeah, I certainly think, the guys from the outside, during training camp that's provided for us has been Green and McCray and Powell, have established some stuff on the outside. And then inside, certainly Easley, and Floyd are two that stood out to me of the interior rushers. And we're anxious to get those guys going on third down here, especially here.
Do you get a sense from them that this is more 3-4 than they're used to playing, or that was an adjustment for them to make?
Not as much now, I think, because we've been together now through the whole spring and through training camp. So I think now it's more just our package, and this is the style that we play, and I'm certainly looking forward to getting going and playing in the Swamps. My first game there too.
Differences between up and down. Have you been in the box mostly?
Mostly on the field.
On the field. Okay.
Yep.
Is that more comfortable there?
Yeah, I'd like to be able to talk to the guys and make the adjustments with them right there. So that's what I'll be doing.
What about play calling though? Does it change anything calling it from field level?
No, it doesn't change anything really from the field level. It's still more about the situation and the personnel in the game. And as we're going, certainly there's a feel for the game, and what the style is going to be.